Hello and welcome to the Roncy Report. My name is Monte with the Trust Realty Group at Keller Williams Referred Urban, and I'm your High Park Roncy Spell Specialist. It's Monday, October 5th, and I got a little bit of a different report for you today. I want to talk about what's going on in the marketplace in general. As most of you all know, we've been going through a 14-year seller's market, just a phenomenal bull run here in Toronto that has created such phenomena as holding back offers and bidding wars and all these crazy numbers that have been getting front page news, for everything from the Toronto Life to the newspapers around the city for the last 14 years. People wondering when it's going to stop. What I want to talk to you a little bit about today is what I believe is the very beginning of a cresting marketplace. Something that I see is right on the edge of a marketplace that is about to change from a seller's market to a more balanced marketplace. And I've got some numbers and some interesting statistics here or market cases to talk a little bit about what's going on and why I believe this is happening. And this is the early indications. Now, we're very early on in the fall market. The fall market is traditionally our second biggest marketplace next to the spring. But what I've seen so far in the month of September has me believing that there's starting to become a shift. There definitely is two different marketplaces. There's what's happening in the thick or the fat of the marketplace, and those are houses that are priced, well, definitely under 1.5. I'd say even priced under 1.2. And that is still a very feverish marketplace. But the early indications of what's happening over $1.5 million, the higher price houses that seem to be sitting longer and longer, has me thinking that the marketplace is about to change. So here's what I've seen in High Park and Roncesvalles in the month of September. Since September 1st, there's been 28 houses brought onto the marketplace, which is not unusual. That number is neither high nor low. It's very average. But what is unusual, at least in reference to what's happened over the last 14 years, is that of these 28 new listings, only 11 of them have sold. 7 of them have sold above list price. 3 of them sold at list price, and 1 sold under. That doesn't tell us anything unusual. That's very typical of what's going on. But the 17 houses that remain unsold, that is unusual. That is very different from what's happened in years past. Now let's see. Of those 17 houses that are still sitting, they range from an $849,000 two-story semi-detached to a 4,400 square foot mansion on High Park Boulevard at $3.15 million. So there's the complete gamut of the houses in this marketplace that are taking a little longer to sell. So let's take a look at why those houses aren't selling, or at least what the early indication is that the market's changing. So of those 17 that are still available, 7 of them are in their 4th week of listing. 7 of them are in their 3rd week of listing, and only 4 are in their 2nd week. All of these houses, all 17, are sitting past their offer date. That means 17 of these houses will likely sell for below list price and not over on bidding wars. And that is a definite change from what we've seen in past years. I think what we're seeing is a crest in the marketplace, and we're going from what's heavily been weighted as a seller's marketplace to a more balanced marketplace. This means that buyers will have a little bit more luxury in terms of time, in terms of negotiations, and sellers are going to have to be a lot more particular about how they prep their house, how they stage their house, and at what price they bring their house at when it does come time to list. For the Roncy Report, my name is Monte. I'm your High Park Roncesvalles Specialist. If you have any questions about this or anything else, you can always reach me, Monte at trustrealtygroup.ca. And go Jays, go. Playoff baseball in Toronto. Who would have figured? Thanks, folks.